This is what London and Washington wanted desperately to avoid. Pictures of the Lockerbie bomber embracing Libyan leader Muammar Gaddafi. Gaddafi met Abdel Basset Al-Megrahi and his family a day after Scottish authorities released Megrahi, who's dying from prostate cancer, on compassionate grounds.
To my friends in Scotland, the Scottish National Party and Scottish Prime Minister and the Foreign Secretary, I praise their courage for having proved their independence in decision-making, despite the unacceptable and unreasonable pressures they faced.
Gaddafi's son Saif al-Islam travelled to Scotland last week to bring Megrahi home. These new pictures show the return flight. The US and the UK had asked the event be kept low-key, but it did not turn out that way.
I did not expect to return at all. The pressure was huge. Releasing me was a very difficult issue, but thank God. Thank God for everything.
The British government's firmly rejecting talk of a deal after Saif al-Islam said the Megrahi case featured in negotiations for developing Libyan oil and gas. Britain's also called scenes like this deeply distressing.
It seemed to me quite inevitable that Colonel Gaddafi would want to welcome what must, from his point of view, be a success, and also that Libyans more generally, and one hesitates to speak about public opinion in Libya, but I think most Libyans don't know, of course, whether Libya was guilty of the terrible crime of Lockerbie or not, but they tend to believe not, and so they tend to think that Megrahi is innocent, and they're very happy to see him home.
Meanwhile, in an interview with Britain's The Times, Al-Megrahi says he understands the anger of many relatives, but insists he'll present new evidence proving his innocence. And he laughed about President Obama's request that he be kept under house arrest, saying the only place I have to go is the hospital. Don't worry, Mr. Obama, it's just 3 months. Muammar Gaddafi still insists the release will have positive repercussions on relations with Britain, relations the West has been keen to foster in recent years. Nadim Baba, Al Jazeera.